By the right of the nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another glorious. Of course, I did. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another glorious episode of Jedi Talk. Good news. Everyone should be rejoicing. The council is back in person. Oh, Jesus. We got a good show for you guys tonight. To my right is the man, the myth, the legend, Evan Tibouche. Evan, what the fuck is going on, son?
Hello there. I thought we were going to have nothing to talk about. So I'm like, this is going to be a good old time, just talking about whatever we want. But then the world was like, no, stuff.
That's the beauty of the show. You could get us in a room, and like if we had unlimited time and no responsibilities, we could talk and do like a 9-hour podcast before we ran out of things.
It would be fun for us.
It'd be so much fun
if they didn't drop stuff.
And stuff did in fact drop, and we've got some takes on stuff. Yeah. Don't know what y'all's take on it is. You don't know what my take on it is.
I can't wait to see.
It could be like oddly happy. It could be really not.
But I want to know your take on Phantasmic if you ever go see it.
I'm going to try to go see it on Sunday night. Okay. So on the next show, we should have my review of the new Phantasmic.
And Tom has seen half of it.
I've seen about 60%.
Yeah, 60%.
I'll get there.
I'll get there. Yeah.
And to Evan's right, the man who once cried on a Tuesday because Metallica put out a new song, Tom Oakry.
By the right of the council, by the will of the Force. Yeah, 72 seasons.
Can you please explain to me the backlash that Lars is getting?
Okay.
I do not understand this.
Listen. Depressing a teenager is equivalent to shooting a fish in a bucket. Is also equivalent to any time Metallica does anything creative, like when they put new music out. It's like we're all Star Wars fans. We understand that haters live in their grandma's basement, slave Leia, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Metallica's got the same thing, if not worse. Like they've
been around for about the same amount of time.
They have. They critique every goddamn thing the band does. They're saying that, I guess, Lars's kick drum, like editing, there's too high of a squeak in it on the new single. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you know,
some Sazerac Rye, fellas.
I'm a big Metallica fan.
No,
and if you listen to Fourth Mother Box, you heard us talk about the new single Lux Eterna.
Great episode.
Thank you.
I was too sick to join. I was supposed to be on that episode, and it pissed me off that I wasn't.
That's all right. That debuted this past Monday, 11/28. They have a new album coming out called 72 Seasons, April 14th, 2023. New tour coming out. I got my tickets. Going to Phoenix, going to Chicago. Yes.
Oh,
I'm a Legacy fan club member.
I know. I need to get mine through you because I want to go.
Yes.
I want to at least go to the most recent, the closest one.
So anyway,
Is that Phoenix? Because Chicago's 2024.
Yeah, Chicago's a little under 2 years away. But
That's
I'm still going to go.
insane.
Yeah. Real quick, Tim, and I don't know if he cares that I mentioned this. Sorry, Tim, if I'm not. But I'm just bragging for you here. He's going to join the I've Met Metallica Club. He bought the top package where he's going to meet at least 2 members of the band.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How do you do
awesome. They sell it. They sell enhanced experiences.
What?
It's
at Chicago. In Chicago, he's meeting them?
Every show. Yeah, he's meeting in Chicago.
He meets them at every show?
No. I'm sorry. Yes, he's meeting them at Chicago. Metallica offers it for every show.
What did that cost?
Still less than the Halcyon. By about $1,000.
I'm not surprised.
About $4,300.
Now, when they say meet the band,
just for one
I
of them?
can't imagine, knowing what I know about Metallica, I can't imagine that it's a very brief, hi, how you doing?
It's not, yeah. Because they guarantee like a group conversation.
For people who don't know, I don't even want to say fan of Metallica, and the reason I say that is not because I don't like Metallica. I do. You know, my knowledge of them has grown astronomically
absolutely.
And I respect them as a band.
You absolutely do.
The problem is when I use the word fan, I can have a informed conversation with another self-proclaimed fan about what it is.
Okay.
So I'm a Disney fan. I can school most people on Disney stuff.
Yes, you can.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I can school most people on stuff. I wouldn't even say I'm like a bourbon fan yet because I don't even know. I mean, I am because I like it, obviously. But I don't know enough about things to have an intelligent conversation with someone about the thing.
You have a high standard for that then because you schooled me for like 20 minutes the other day.
Yeah, but that's all base knowledge. It's not
really.
Dude. People who know like certain distilleries and certain rick houses that have certain ricks, like people can look at that Blanton's that I have over there. Those 3 bottles of Blanton's. I'm not bragging. There's 3 bottles of Blanton's that I have over there, and they can go. This is not as good as some of the other ones because this is of a different. This is literally positioned in a different place in the rick house that it was stored in. to make it not as good or better as some of the other ones.
True, but
So
you'll
I'm
be there
not-
soon.
I'm not to that level, but I'm not with that with Metallica either. Like
Yeah.
I know what I like for them and what I don't like. Now, as far as this new song goes,
Yep.
I fucking love this song.
Yep.
This is what I like from Metallica because I'm not huge into. We've talked about this when we went to go see them last year, which is insane. That's been a year already.
Over a year, yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
Mhm.
I like the modern sound of Metallica
Yeah.
more than the thrash 80s sound, and I think it's just we had this conversation before. It's just the production value because when you go see them live, it doesn't sound like that.
Correct, yeah.
And this oddly sounds to me like what you get when you see them live.
Oh, that's a great point. It's 1,000% is, yeah.
Because this is
This
how
is
they
like
sound
modern-day
live.
thrash.
Yeah, this is
Modern-day
how they
thrash,
sound
yeah.
live. Like when you hear this song, like I can feel it. I'm getting chills. Like look at me.
I can't wait to hear
I genuinely love this
Yeah.
song, dude. And
I-
is 72 Seasons like how long it's been since they released an album?
No, 72 seasons. So the concept
Oh,
behind the album.
18
yeah,
years
18,
before-
first 18 years of life, and then kind of figure out how you are as a person, how you perceive the world. And like when I heard this, like I was telling you what happened before the show, and then when Metallica released this news, that turned my mood around right away.
Yeah.
It was like, thank God. So
It's a good song,
it's
man.
just like this is akin for me, like announcing if they were to come up and I'd be just
a
as
trailer
excited as
drop
this.
for like a new Star Wars
Yeah,
movie
like
or
out
something.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like episode 10, like whoa.
Yeah.
Like you've been filming this and nobody knew.
Or like if Robert Plant put out an album that wasn't
Right.
bluegrass
Right.
and bullshit.
So
This should be his new album.
Now,
his
is
next
this
album.
better than Taylor Swift and her new stuff?
Yeah.
well, I was able to get
Yeah.
tickets to
Yeah.
my favorite band show.
Do
I mean,
you know how
True.
much those tickets are going for the Taylor Swift thing?
I
Holly
can't
won.
even
Holly
imagine.
won
Thousands.
the lottery to get tickets in advance. She still couldn't buy tickets.
Oh my God.
They're going. Some of the floor tickets are going for like $20,000.
Yeah, of course they are.
People are buying.
I
them.
wasn't expecting 20.
Yo,
When I said
people
thousands,
are-
I meant like 2 or 3.
People are buying them.
I'm
What are they
not
doing?
shocked.
Selling kidneys? Getting loans?
I don't know.
Happy endings?
It would be so funny to me if she's like, "This tour is sold out," and you see Instagram pictures and there's like no one there because everyone was trying to sell them and they're like, "I don't want to go see it." No,
Well, she could write an album about
It's-
that then.
it's a very different thing, and I'm excited for both. And I think it's cool to be excited for both. I don't think you should be a snob on either.
Yeah,
on
there's
either
no
front.
reason
No,
to like
no, no.
gatekeep either one of that.
No,
No,
they're very different. And it's like
Yeah.
it'd be like getting excited for. Well, I mean, like a Miley Cyrus concert. Like she's
Yeah.
talented. We can all agree she's. I mean, I don't think anyone would go. Taylor Swift is not talented. She shouldn't be famous. She's
Yeah.
very talented.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, this has got me really excited. I'm very curious.
Yep.
I'm
Can't
trying to
wait.
like attach my love of, and it's not going to happen, but attach my love to Zeppelin to Metallica because I can at least see Metallica.
That's true. Metallica's still around and releasing new albums. This is your first Metallica album release as like
I'm
a
excited,
fan.
man. I'm
It's
excited.
exciting, man. It's going to be crazy.
I would
because-
say enthusiast. Again, I don't want to use the word fan because I feel like that has like
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
if you ever get into a conversation, let's just end it on this because we got lots to talk
I could
about.
hang with you guys on
Okay,
talking
but
about Metallica.
I'll just say this: if you're ever in the wild and you run into somebody you're talking about them, just get me on a Bluetooth and make sure I can hear them, and I'll tell you everything.
Star
tell
Cruiser
me what to
style.
say.
Yeah.
All right.
We got some shit to talk about.
Yeah,
Brad.
we do.
Tell me.
What's next?
I don't know. You're the one running.
Oh, I
today.
do have notes. I
Yeah,
forgot I
you
had
have
the notes.
Jesus.
I forgot I had the notes.
I can
Jesus
tell you real
Christ.
quick. I don't know if you had this on your notes, and I shared you guys a video, but I got my selfie series figure in.
It is on my
from
notes.
Hasbro. Okay, well,
It
there we
is on
go.
my
We
notes.
can start right there. What'd you guys think of it? Because I mean, it's me. I mean, I always expected the figure to be good because I have a red beard and red hair, so I figured it was going to distinctively look like me.
I was impressed. I didn't think it would be as accurate as it was. I thought they'd put what I thought Hasbro would do, and I'm sorry Hasbro if you find this offensive, and thanks for listening because we know you are. I thought they would go like the facial recognition would detect your hair color, and it would detect like your face's shape,
Yeah.
and it would go. We have 9 different shapes. It assigns one of these 9
Like
shapes
closest
to the
shape,
face,
yeah.
and
Yep.
one of these 12 hair colors.
Yeah.
And boom.
Kind of like Flight of Passage, essentially.
Yeah, essentially, like
Yeah.
something like it was like loose enough to where like
Yeah.
okay, I could squint my eyes and see it. But no, dude, this actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I'm impressed because it could look better,
Sure.
but everything always could be
yeah.
better. But it's not. It is not bad, and I think
No.
it is definitely worth the money.
That being said, like if they had a figure of something I wanted right this second, I would have bought one too.
Yeah.
But they have like I don't want me as a Mando. I don't want me as what is it? Stormtrooper.
You want a
Stormtrooper.
stormtrooper of yourself?
That's
pretty
especially
cool.
not Imperial Stormtrooper.
I like this so much. I've been contemplating getting one in every style for
It's
for
not a bad
Star
idea.
Wars.
Because it's going to just keep expanding.
because
What are the styles?
X-wing, Stormtrooper, Mandalorian.
There's an X-wing
Isn't
pilot.
there a
X-wing
fourth
pilot.
one?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Evan is an X-wing pilot.
Shit.
You don't want to be yourself as an X-wing pilot?
No. TIE
You're,
Fighter
Hold,
pilot.
please.
you're a douche.
I'll look. Hold, please. Yeah, Brad. Like the
You got
X-wing
the full
pilot.
That's
X-wing
my whole
for you,
jam,
yeah.
dude.
You got
That's
that
my
full
jam.
costume.
That's my. I could look
But
like
then-
I could have my own Snap Wexley
I was going to say, it would look
figure.
just like,
It's true.
just go buy Snap Wexley. It's the same.
That'd be so cool. If,
I mean, does Snap Wexley have a Black Series figure?
Oh, I don't think so.
I've always wanted.
What do we get first, Snap or Palpatine?
Oh,
At this rate, probably Snap.
Damn
I
it.
would probably go. Yeah, because you know how they do. Like they like to, well, they have Emperor molds too. So who
Yeah.
knows?
You know what I'd love? If you can go up in the house, we may have talked about this before, but like create a figure of yourself up there.
Yeah, I
They
would
should
love
totally
that.
do
Bring it
that.
down.
Like they do in another Avatar reference. Like they do.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Smells
Avatar.
case in the joint. What's happening over here? You see that?
No.
Probably.
Were
For
they?
the Black Series win.
What did they just look in here?
Yeah, man. I don't open this anymore. It's too risky.
Yeah, not when
There's
we
too
I
much
mean,
shit
it
in
can
here.
stay open when we're in here. All right. People just walking. Sorry, everybody.
Jerry, just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Thank you, George.
That's actually true.
it's good advice.
It is good advice.
It's good sound advice.
And that's why it's not a lie. Never mind.
It's not a lie.
I was gonna do a Kanye joke.
Oh, no.
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 Stay right.
Stay away from Kanye.
That's why I didn't. That's why I
No,
didn't.
no.
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't. You know it's bad when I stop myself.
Yeah, it's real bad. I mean, I was both hovering over the misogynistic alarm and the racist alarm. Those are far apart from each other. Let me just preemptively hit that.
Irish
one.
or African?
No,
Thank
we're
you,
good.
Q.
We're good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna incriminate myself anymore.
Okay. So the selfie series, and I'm gonna find out what the. I was trying to pull it up on the app, but I have to apparently update. So stay tuned in the next 20 minutes or so on the show. We'll
get
figure
there.
it out.
We'll get there.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah, no, I think the figure looked really good. I was impressed.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
expecting. I can't remember what year it was, but like one of the basketball video games in the past decade started doing for like your My Team or whatever. like,
Tony Hawk's
your
Pro
My
Skater
thing.
did that too, where you'd like submit your photo in, and
Yeah.
it just never really looked like you.
Yeah, one of the basketball games in the past decade did it, where like they had an app on your phone, and you would just like to take like a 360 selfie of your head and
Oh, wow.
download it to the app, and it never really came
Yeah.
out well. But this looks like I was expecting that, but this looks like it's a definite step above that.
Yeah.
So
Feels like
as
that.
soon as they get out some more styles, I'm gonna do one day.
They have like
so
Ghostbusters ones too. They have
Yeah, I heard
a
that.
few
Who cares?
others. I love Ghostbusters.
I don't get it.
Well, that's all right.
I don't love or hate
should.
it. It's
I
fine.
Should, I should get the
I don't get
I
like
should get
Willow,
Ghostbusters.
Game of Thrones, or
Yeah, I don't get Willow or Game
Oh,
of
I
Thrones.
don't get Willow. I've never seen Willow.
I honestly
Yeah.
never heard of Willow till about a year and a half ago. So I don't know what
never
I was
heard of
missing.
it until a year and a half
Yeah,
ago?
no, I never
Oh,
heard
really?
of it. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's nuts. You never heard of Willow.
Yeah, I
I
can't
get
believe
not
I did
s- I
either.
get not
Because like it's
seeing it.
Lucasfilm and it was like what 80s, 90s.
Yeah, but I get not
whatever.
seeing it, but never hearing of it.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed it.
That's wild. You'd heard of Willow.
I have heard of it. Yeah, I just don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't care either. I'm not into fantasy shit like that. Like Lord of the Rings, I'm
Yeah.
out. Holly's sister, who's getting married, her fiance is a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and he's always like, "You should watch it." I'm like, "Dude, I'm not into fucking hobbits and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about dragons."
Great dragons.
He's like, "You'd like it." I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't think I would." Or I would just be like obsessed with it.
I don't
And
think-
I don't need another obsession.
I don't think
I'm
you
good.
would because I did try to watch one or two of them and I was.
I'm
like,
not obsessed
good
with
enough.
people
Like,
walking
I'm out.
Yeah,
for
it
12
seems-
miles on
seems
screen
boring. It seems boring.
in an open field. In the
Oh,
wood.
look, a dragon. Who gives a fuck? If I want to see somebody get attacked by a dragon, I'll watch Harry Potter.
There you go. Yeah,
Um,
Harry Potter's dragons actually do something, unlike Game of Thrones. And
You know
all
what?
the
Else, you know what didn't do something?
Uh-oh.
You know what didn't do something?
He's going to say it. Hold on.
What do you,
I
what do
don't
you think
know.
I'm gonna say?
I don't know. What is it?
I'm beginning to think the Force and I have different priorities.
No, that was fine.
All right.
Is he going to say Indy 5? Or we
Yeah.
going-
Oh,
Indy-
okay.
Indy
Yeah,
5.
yeah. Oh, that's right. You said you had some thoughts. See, I'm the one in the middle here. If we had Kyle on the podcast, he'd be taking a poop on Brad's head right now. He'd be like,
I don't know, man. I
Really, Brad?
actually wanted to know what he thought about this because
he told me he loved it.
how.
I feel like the trailer.
How?
I'm excited.
Here's the
and
thing.
super excited for it, but it
I
didn't
think
do anything.
the movie is going to be
Fight.
fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, it should be.
I do
James
too.
James
Mangold,
Mangold,
I do
yeah.
too. Yeah.
To me, James Mangold is so okay. Let me back this up. I have always said I am not excited for Avatar 2.
Neither am I.
The X Factor, what have I always said? The X Factor is James Cameron. You
James
never
Cameron.
doubt James
It's
Cameron.
just people
He's
named
the
James.
fucking man.
James Mangold, James Cameron.
Mangold,
James Hetfield.
James
Yeah.
Hetfield.
Yep.
Jimmy Page is James, technically.
There
Yeah.
you go.
No, you don't doubt James Cameron. He is
Right.
one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT. I mean, there's people who've done maybe better films, but as far as like box office and cultural impact, Titanic, The Terminator, he's done so much shit where you're just like, that guy's awesome.
Mhm.
I mean, Avatar's huge.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but Avatar's huge. And so I don't really think Way of Water is going to be that great, but I think you can't discount him as a filmmaker.
Did you see what he said? He's like, get up to go to the bathroom during the movie because you're going to see it a second time.
Dang.
Oh, that's what you want to hear.
Yeah,
I
right.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not going to see it a second time, even if I love it, because I can't afford to see it a second time.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Oh,
crazy.
he means like you're going to go back to see the movie again. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like you're going to see the same thing twice.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, God,
That's
no.
also bad. Either way,
come
it's
on.
It's
bad.
like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
No.
But he also said he has to like become the biggest movie ever just to break even.
I saw that too.
That's
Yeah.
a-
Like,
and that was one of those things where I was like, that can't be really what he said. It's actually
It's
exactly what he said. It was an exact quote. You're like, oh shit, okay.
We got to place bets on that. Will it become the
No,
biggest?
it will not.
I don't think it will.
I don't think it's going to bomb, but I think it's not
No.
going to do well. I think
Yeah.
I think Disney's looking at this as like, okay, maybe people will be invested in 2 and 3, and we can cut the budget on those.
yeah.
I mean, they're just going to try to make up their money from Strange World or whatever the hell.
Oh, we can talk about that later too.
I mean, that's
So
an
here's the
animated
thing
movie.
about this. I think the Indiana Jones 5 trailer is really, really bad.
It didn't show anything or do anything.
It showed, but I don't think the movie's going to be bad.
I don't.
That's
either.
what. That's where I need people to understand. Like, I'm not
So
shitting
that's
on this
the
movie,
best trailer we can get then. That's
but
fine.
it's not because
Good point.
people who
Yeah.
were casuals. Like, did you feel any certain way about it? Were you hyped about it?
No.
Okay, they should.
But, like, I'm
but
not
people who were
invested.
casual fans, like the Force Awakens trailer,
Yeah, that's
did
all
it
right. That's
fucking
fair.
right.
That's fair.
That's
This
one of the
was
best
not
trailers
that.
of
It
all
is.
time.
I agree.
This was
Yeah.
not that. This was something like a mishmash of shit that looked like shit that was like B-roll from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This looked like a CGI nightmare, and it did not look finished. It looks bad. It is. And the movie's not out. I think the movie's going to be really good, but people getting excited about the trailer are insane to me. Because that trailer is not a good trailer. What do we know about this movie? We know Indiana Jones is back.
And
then
Sala is back.
And Sala's back, and they did the whip gag again. That's the only thing we got out of this trailer.
No.
It's not a good trailer.
Remember the news back in
I
the
don't
day
think the
about
movie's gonna be bad.
him fighting the Scottish Ghost?
Oh, that was the first time I did y'all's show, right?
Yeah.
Is that real? It didn't seem like it from the movie.
I hope
it,
so.
it looked like New York, and
Yeah,
that's the
he was
thing,
in New
the
York for a
setting-
yeah,
minute.
it's the '60s New York.
This movie could be. God damn it! Please be good. Please, no one wants this movie to be better than me.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Indiana Jones fan, but I think 1, 2, and 3 are like almost perfect movies. The worst of the 3 is number 2.
Yes.
And I see how you said the 3.
Yeah.
I don't even include number 4.
'Cause there's
It's-
only 3.
There's
Yeah.
like, and I hate people do that with Star Wars. The sequels aren't canon. This is like people do
I've
love
never
the sequels.
met a defender of Crystal Skull.
Exactly.
I've
but
never
you
met
know
one.
people who love the sequels. Like
Yeah.
it's just a different thing.
I know 3 of them that love
Dude.
the sequels. Like
That movie's shit. I really don't think this is gonna be that, but they made it look like that. At least in
you're
the
kind of not
trailer.
wrong. Like in Crystal Skull, they have like the scene with Shia LaBeouf
It's
in
all
the city,
CGI,
the New
and
York
it's the dude
City.
with like, and it's like, who is this young kid? Like they're clearly like trying to retcon him as this character. Like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, it
Maybe.
did not do anything for me. And I'm again not the biggest Indiana Jones fan, but I'm a big Indiana
Yeah,
Jones fan,
okay.
and I am just like, I'm still going opening night, and I'm gonna be there with my fucking Indy hat, and I'm gonna be there, and I'm excited
Yeah.
for it. But
Uh-huh.
this did
Yeah.
not do anything to make me excited.
Okay. June
This-
30th, by the way.
yeah.
June 30th.
That's coming up quick, man.
is.
That's quick.
Yeah.
6
Quick.
months out.
Real quick, we were talking about this. You were talking about trailers. We should definitely do a top 10 favorite trailers of all time. Favorite movie trailers of all
You know
time.
what's got a really underrated one is the very first Daredevil trailer.
Oh, okay. And
It had the song from Fuel.
That'd be fun.
we can even make it better. I could bring like my Chromebook as long as I'm connecting to the internet. We could play the trailer on air while we all watch it together every time we kind of count.
I would like that. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
If that's too long, we could do a top 5.
Speaking
instead
of which,
10.
I did an Instagram post the other day about the band Fuel. I don't remember what I did. I think I might have even deleted it. But one of the old lead singers of Fuel followed me on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
That was weird.
That's cool.
That dude had a great album that
sick.
came out. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. He had a great album that came out. I saw him live. It was awesome.
Nice.
But
no, yeah. I
so
mean,
what do you? Okay, I've ranted enough. What do you think about the Indy trailer?
It didn't raise my level of excitement because I was already super excited. So like, I'm glad, like Tom said, I didn't think about it. I'm glad it didn't show us anything because I kind of want to go in and just be like, what's gonna happen?
Oh, I agree to that.
Yeah,
I don't want
like
to know
the trailer
much.
did suck, but like you said, I don't think the movie's gonna
Yeah,
suck. I'm still super excited.
I actually came out of that trailer like knowing James Mangold, and I'm like, it doesn't feel like that type of movie to me, and I'm like, I like that. I'm like, because the movie's gonna take a U-turn on us.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So
I don't even like the title, even Dial of Destiny.
What
is that even
it's
about?
an Indiana Jones title.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad
always
title.
Something of something.
Yeah, it's a good title, but I like that. I still have no idea what's happening.
Right.
Like from even the title, from the
you know
trailers, from
what
the
Kingdom of the
posters.
Crystal Skull meant until the last minutes. We're like, there's a UFO all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There were nuclear bombs a little bit ago.
Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Dial. Uh-oh. Time travel?
Don't even. They
Oh,
did
God,
show a
please
DH
don't.
Harrison Ford.
Well, I think this is flashback.
I think it was.
I'm
flashbacks.
hoping it's flashbacks.
Has to
Don't
be.
even.
Do we know if it was DH or it was just footage from the old movies they were like?
No, it was
remastered?
definitely DH.
Was it DH?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Kyle
pretty good
confirmed
looking
this on
DH,
Foreign
though.
B that they're de-aging them in some scenes.
It
It did look good.
It looked good.
It did. I will give them that. Come on. We are
Well, the
we are
fact
way
that I'm
past Luke in End of Mando.
Yeah, the fact that
And
I'm sort of going,
looking
was
good.
it?
I
That's
mean,
a good
if
sign.
If it was like, if it was like Tarkin and Leia, then I'd be like, okay, let's not. But it's not Tarkin and Leia from
For
Rogue
that
One,
time,
so,
it was
like,
okay though. Compared
True,
to what we have now,
true.
it's like
Because I
it's
remember
okay.
being in
I
the
don't- I
theater
didn't-
being blown away.
Yeah, I don't think Tarkin was as bad as everyone says it is now.
Now
Like,
it
no,
is.
and
But
I
when it
agree.
came
When
out,
I was watching it, I was like, that looks
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
And they did it really smart with like really low lighting and stuff.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
it was
Well,
well
because
done.
Tarkin's just like a
Yeah, he's a dark
sadistic
guy
bastard,
anyway,
yeah.
so like it worked. But
Nothing will ever be as bad as the Scorpion King CGI.
Oh, man,
God, that's true.
That's the best, man.
That's
Ugh.
the best worst.
Oh, it's
Love
so
that.
man. That's
So
crazy.
Tom, as someone, I don't think you've even seen all the Indiana Jones movies.
I've seen the first one.
You need to watch.
You
all
got to
of them.
watch at
I'm
least
going
the
to.
third one.
And actually,
No, I think, dude. I
No,
think,
I'm
I think
watching
they're-
all of them.
They're going to
Yeah.
lean into the fourth one.
Yeah.
And I think they're. I. This is just.
They do best
Kathleen,
to just ignore it,
but-
but like don't change that it exists, but
you
ignore that
can't-
it exists.
I don't think you can because that's
It's
the
an
most
expose.
recent, like in the timeline of. It's not like they did like a prequel to Indiana Jones.
But
3
he doesn't
wasn't a
have to be
prequel.
like, "Hey, do you remember when I fought those aliens?"
They
He doesn't have, just don't mention it.
I
Like,
think it'd be
it doesn't-
hilarious if they did that.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Hilarious. Thank you, Harrison Ford. I think it'd be hilarious if they did that. Like, I thought aliens were bad.
Yeah, but it is funny because in the trailer he's like, "I don't believe in magic. I've seen a few things that I
That's
can't
not-
explain."
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that I was like, okay, you
What are you
saw
talking
some
about, guy?
magic.
It's got to
You've
be.
seen-
I know.
What are you talking about?
They've
Yeah,
got
I
to
was like,
poke at that in the movie.
It's
I'm
got to
sure
be
they
because
will.
he's being interrogated or something, and they're like trying to see if he's like a.
I like the quote of like, "It's not what you believe, it's how much you believe." I like that quote.
I actually would tell
but
you
I'm
this,
like,
the
you've
thing-
seen magic,
The
dude.
thing I loved the most out of that trailer was the music. I thought the music was
That
on
was
point.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
there's like
music
the
was really
slowed
good.
down theme.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then at
Very
the end, the
good.
blaring theme at
Much,
the end.
Very
much,
good.
much to feel like how much Harrison Ford has slowed down in his role as Indiana Jones. I took my headphones off for a dramatic effect. I didn't really. Mean it.
You
The
missed
folks
the
at home are
sound
gonna
bite.
love it.
I don't know. I heard that. I don't know. I'm still excited. And what I meant to say was I think James Mangold has the James Cameron effect where it's like don't doubt him as a director. He's fucking insanely talented, and he's one of the guys that you would see walk away for creative differences.
Yeah.
If it wasn't what he wanted to tell, he wouldn't tell the story.
There you go.
So that's where I go. Like I still think the movie can be good. It just wasn't impressive with this. If you think it back. If you think back to the Force Awakens trailer again, which I think is one of the greatest trailers of all time.
Yeah.
It grabbed you with simple, iconic imagery, and I think they should have. I don't know why more people don't follow that marketing ploy of a year and a half out. Give them something. You have something filmed of the movie a year and a half away.
A stormtrooper
Give
with his
him
helmet off
something.
in the desert. Go.
And
Breathing
then a
super
voice
heavy.
with a lightsaber, and then the Falcon. That was all it was.
I know,
It was
yeah,
and if you'd have just
That's all
shown
it
like
needed to be.
him walking through the streets of New York City with like Salah talking in the background, that was the coolest reveal to me.
Me
Which
too, yeah.
Also, just show that in the fucking movie.
Well, we knew he was going to be in it. They've already
Did he?
cast him.
I haven't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been paying
Yeah,
attention.
Jonathan Rhys Davies was cast.
I haven't been paying
decades
attention
ago.
because I just want to kind of go into this
Yeah.
as clean as I can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a surprise to me, just because I'm not paying attention. But I think more movies should go through the Force Awakens marketing because, god damn it, this is the third highest grossing film of all time.
Clearly
and
worked.
the marketing on that was perfect. Follow that. You're kind of rebooting Indiana Jones at this point.
Yeah,
Follow the
pretty
Star
much.
Wars reboot thing. It's Lucasfilm.
Sure.
Follow the same fucking thing.
Goddaughter will take over from there.
It's just like it's upsetting to see them like do something like this because like this is such a movie that like everyone's been waiting for, and it's like you dropped that.
They should have
That's your first impression
and we
of this
should have
movie.
got to look at Mickelson as the villain because like
you got the one thing where he like looked up.
Killer
It's just
actor.
like, oh, dude, he looks like the best Nazi
He's
ever.
going to be a great villain.
Don't take that out of context, please.
I will eat your ass.
Kanye's
now do you
somewhere
want to bring
excited.
up
He's like,
Kanye?
yeah. All I want to say about Kanye is anytime Alex Jones is the voice of reason, you got problems.
Yep.
You got problems. He's like, you don't really mean that, do you? I really do. I think Hitler's the man.
Yeah, that's bad.
Don't take that out of context either. I'm talking as Kanye West.
Yeah, Kanye West said that.
Did you see that today, man?
Yeah.
We definitely at Jedi Talk, and I can speak for Fourth Mother Box. I definitely don't condone that.
No.
I don't condone Hitler or the Nazis in
No.
general. Like what? I mean, the fact that we have to say that is not good.
There's free speech, and then when you have free speech,
Free speech
there's-
is being able to
there's-
criticize things
Yes.
and talk shit about other
But-
ideas.
But what I was getting to is there's consequences too of actions, and words have actions. When you say Hitler had good ideas, or whatever he said, I read it in context.
It was something like there's a lot of things I like about Hitler.
Yeah, something like that. Like when you say that, credibility
Dude,
goes
I mean,
out the
just like,
window.
what the
Out
fuck
the
are you
fucking
doing?
window.
Yeah.
It sucks because I love a lot of his music, but
It makes me want to go buy
never
a pair
got
of
into it,
Yeezys.
His music will probably be off of Spotify.
I don't know, man. I don't think that they've kind of held fast against all that shit. If that happens, then you know something really bad. Because they have stood behind. I mean, we all agree that
didn't do
Rogan was
anything
right.
wrong. Yeah.
But they stood behind him even with people walking out and stuff. So if they remove him from Spotify, that is going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's how you know you fucked up because
Right.
Spotify kind of lets shit go as they should in that context.
Yeah.
This ain't okay.
Because like you said, free speech. Like
This ain't okay.
It's a
But this
platform
this
for
is not
putting
free.
your opinions
free
out there.
and this is what people don't get with Twitter. Free speech isn't saying fuck the Nazis. They should all be killed. That's not free speech. That's hate speech. There's a difference. Free speech is going, I don't know, man. I don't really agree with that ideology that you've been spewing for the last decade on Twitter, and this is why.
Right.
And then being called a Nazi after you prove a scientific point. That's not hate speech. Like that's freedom of speech. Like, someone saying masks don't work is kind of fact at this point. Then that would have got you banned 6 months ago on Twitter for life. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's free speech. Saying you hate someone for who they are in their genetics is not free speech.
Yeah.
And that gets misconstrued a lot. And Elon is. It's so funny. You don't see the things that he's cracking down on. You just see the things that like we're bringing Trump back. It's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Oh, like cracking down on like the child pornography and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like they're doing good, and
which they should crack down on.
Agreed.
That shouldn't be there to crack down on.
Exactly. It shouldn't be a problem, but unfortunately, it is.
Yeah.
What?
I thought I just heard something in the background.
It's just we live in a very odd. I'm
It was
so.
the TIE fighters flying
I
over.
wish
We were
I could,
watching
like-
this IRS.
I wish I
thank you.
could like jump forward in a time like 100 years and like look back on this time and just see
How much we're laughed at.
how it's perceived. You know what I mean? Like the way we see like the 1800s where like you dummies were fucking out there churning butter.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Told
I'd
you.
love to see that.
Told you 20 minutes later I'd tell you what the options
Oh,
were.
sweet.
So we have Stormtrooper, X-Wing pilot, Mandalorian, and Leon Hoth. Or
Okay.
Hoth.
Hoth Leia.
Female Hoth trooper.
Oh,
essentially.
female health trooper. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is for the selfie series.
This selfie
Black
series, yep.
folks.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the only one that spoke to me was the Mandalorian one. The trooper one, I was like,
Trooper one's kind of cool. Does it come with a helmet?
oh, that's a good call. If I had to guess, yes, because mine came with a jetpack, a gun, and that slingshot, like long rifle.
Didn't come
that
with
he
a
has.
helmet though.
No,
Oh,
it didn't come with a
Mando doesn't
Mandalorian
come
helmet.
with
Yeah,
So I
Oh,
bet
really?
the Trooper doesn't.
Yeah.
Maybe not then.
I know,
probably
but
comes
it
with a
still came with
blaster, I bet.
accessories. Yeah,
Right,
I got a blaster, the rifle, and then the jetpack.
Now here's the thing.
And the cape.
And this is
Yes,
a
badass
canon
cape.
question for you guys. What's more important, the Stormtrooper helmet or the Mandalorian helmet
What's more important?
to the characters?
Well,
Mandalorian
I don't know.
helmet.
I don't
the
know.
Mandalorian helmet's made of Beskar. It saved
No,
his
no.
life.
I'm saying what to the characters themselves.
To the
Is
storyline
it
and
to the
everything.
storyline. Is it more important for a Stormtrooper to have their helmet or for the
Oh.
Mandalorian
Well,
to
I
have his
don't-
helmet?
I can't
Their
speak
helmet.
for Imperial troopers, but Phasma makes a big deal about First Order troopers. He's like, who told you
Well,
you can remove that helmet?
I think by default,
So-
it's troopers are more important because
Yeah.
some Mandalorians don't wear their helmets.
Right, it's
a
only
la
that weird
Bo-Katan
cult
and-
that
That was my
loves
argument.
helmets.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my argument.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to imagine Imperial troopers are the same, where it's like you have to have your helmet on.
You never saw him without one.
Yeah.
in any of the original trilogy stuff. Never, not one.
Finn
ever.
is the only one ever, and I guess Jana by proxy. I guess Jana, whatever.
Oh yeah,
that's the only
Yeah.
one, right?
Because she's not in her
What about,
uniform.
uh,
but
You don't even see
is
Phasma
former.
without her
What
helmet.
about Captain Cardinal?
There's no
He's-
pictures
no
of him.
pictures of
He
him,
does
but
take it off.
He does
Yeah,
take it off, but
yeah.
that's after he's defected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I started to listen to that on the way home from Phoenix,
dude, it's
or
such a
to
good
Phoenix,
book. It's so
Wait,
good.
which one? Cardinal or Black Spire?
Black Spire.
Oh,
Black
so
Spire.
good.
Yeah.
Phasma's the name of the book, not Cardinal.
Oh yeah, it
Did
should
you-
be Cardinal. I wish.
Did
there
you
was a
buy the
Cardinal book.
Vimerati plush?
Oh yeah, day one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Day
go
one.
buy it.
It's,
I've
it's
got a
really
bunch
No,
of.
that's a-
I've got a bunch. Look them up there. That's like a whole pile of them.
I have a pile just that same size.
That's such a good.
Do you have the Boba Fett
Galaxy's
one up
Edge
top?
Plush.
No, but I didn't really care.
I'm the only one that has that. I've never seen it anywhere else. They had it for like 2 days.
They did just drop a Mando plush, like Din Djarin Mando.
For real?
Yeah,
I haven't been to Hollywood
today
Studios since
just came out today.
the beginning of November.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm
There's
going
still
Saturday
plenty
night.
of
I'm
I
gonna
and
park
plenty
up
of
over there.
Mandos. So
Oh, I got to get
yeah.
both of those. That's going to happen. That's going to happen 100%. Okay. From one trailer to the next, I got to talk about this one because this did more for me than the Indiana Jones trailer.
Oh, I think I'm going to agree with you on this one. Yeah,
The Guardians trailer. Did you see it yet?
No,
I did.
You might want to take a minute and we can pause and if you want to watch it because it was really fucking good.
It was good.
nice.
It was good.
There are some characters that showed up that I was going, excuse me, what did I miss?
Who?
Gamora.
Oh,
She was
you're
in
missing-
Endgame.
She was in Endgame.
I thought she
Not-
died.
Well,
No.
there we go. Thank you.
No. This
The-
Gamora
a
died in
different,
Endgame.
a different Gamora is
This
in
is
Endgame.
20
a different one.
The
Wait, what?
2014 Gamora.
Multiverse Gamora.
This is the 2014 Gamora from the end of Endgame. Remember, she ended up turning on
It's a different
Thanos.
timeline.
I need to go back
helped-
and rewatch this shit
she-
because I don't remember this at all.
She helped Nebula, like our Nebula, escape while she saw the other Nebula. You have to go back and watch Endgame. Evan, I get what you're saying. How the confusing
So
parts.
if this
but
Gamora dies,
I
we can
feel
just go get another Gamora. It's fine.
I don't remember this.
that's why I kind of think like it was wild to me like watching the Black Panther character die on screen because
Exactly.
it's
like in universe,
I get
he
it.
can come back.
I get it. It's a comic book problem, Evan. I
Movies
don't
the
know
shit.
what to
I
tell
don't,
you.
y'all are retarded on Fourth Mother Box.
What?
Y'all's takes on Black Panther and Namor.
We haven't really crushed it. We gave our
Namor,
truthful
I'm
comments.
fucking with you. Namor's the man. I love Namor. He's my favorite MCU villain since Thanos. I stand
Good.
by it.
I'm glad.
I
think he's
Kyle's
got-
take on it being like basic, what are you
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
I
It looked way better. I'm sorry.
Did you see how
I'm
nobody
so
responded
sorry.
to his mother joke in the group text
No, I
last
didn't
night?
see it.
Oh.
No, that's hilarious though. As no one should.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It looks better than Atlantia.
Oh, I disagree with that. I think Atlantis
What?
looks better. Yes, I do.
Atlantis? I thought it was Atlantia.
No,
Oops.
Atlantis.
No.
I mean,
No.
Atlantis is more. No, they're two distinct. Atlantis was more vibrant. This was more like a more deep ocean feel. This
Yeah.
was dark and
Which one has a
Mariana's
squid
French.
playing the drums?
Atlantis.
Not this
Oh,
one.
Atlantis wins. Got a squid playing the drums.
Fuck you. We'll,
That is
we'll
fu-
go
I
to
mean,
the.
that
We'll
is-
go to the. How about this? We just go to the multiverse, grab a fucking squid,
That
and
is-
play the drums.
Okay.
Is that better for
now
you?
it's a tie. Now it's a tie. I don't know which one sucks more.
That is DC canon though. A squid playing the drums in Atlantis.
Isn't
so
she
that was
voiced
awesome
by
to
Julie
see.
Andrews or somebody?
Is
like
this
that?
No,
the,
no, that's
hey,
the-
Is this
the
the Little
big one.
Mermaid, or is
Yes.
this a comic book movie?
The seaweed is
Comic
always
book
green.
movie. Of course, that's
somebody else's lake.
like. First off, James Gunn is creative head of DC now. We're going to see some wild shit.
Yeah.
Condiment King's going to get a trilogy.
Yeah.
Condiment King:
He's going
The
to be
Return
the
of
next,
Mustard.
The Battinson. The
Yeah.
next Bat-
Can you imagine that style?
That's
That-
who
Who
can
can play
that's
Condiment
stylistic.
King?
Oh man.
Patton Oswalt.
I laughed so hard on
Jim
his
Carrey.
joke on
James Arnold Taylor.
Will Ferrell.
yeah,
I don't know.
what
James Arnold Taylor would not be a bad
Yeah.
condiment king.
You're not wrong.
Patton Oswalt plays somebody on Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he's like, come over to me. We could talk about cryptocurrency. And he's like, I'm just kidding. It's for Nazis and nerds. He's like, it's full of nerds and Nazis or
Oh
something
my
like that.
gosh.
Patton Oswalt's hilarious.
He's good. Yeah, I
His
don't agree with it on
political
some things,
takes
but he's
are
funny.
Not good, but he's funny.
Yeah, I
He's got
think
a
he's
good
off base.
filibuster though. Very good filibuster.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
That-
calling
we talk
us-
about it all the time.
They totally stole that from him.
Oh yeah.
and they should have. I mean, of course, and that's why I love
It
Parks
was
and
like
Rec.
it was
Yeah.
identical to what happened in Book of Boba Fett.
It was just like
I
it.
think it was a nod to him.
It was.
I really
a
do.
hand comes up from the sand and crawls out, revealing Boba Fett. It's great. They definitely stole that.
It's hilarious.
That needs to be on the soundboard at one point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Getting that one. I'm working on some shit.
He's got 9 hours of something
Yeah.
from
God.
8 minutes.
God.
8 minutes of
I'm too
Fallen
busy
Order.
recording this one.
And if you folks have missed it, that is actually Tom's.
I have a
fart.
new one, too. You guys haven't heard this one? This one? It's from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to record a fart tomorrow morning. and
Please,
listen
we
to
all
it.
need Evan. We need your
Evan, shut the fart up.
Evan needs to rip ass. If you
I'm
had Tom
dying right
fart,
now.
Brad rip ass. Someone has to shark.
I'm dying
Where did
right
we go with this?
Out of my way, jerk ass!
Oh, I missed you guys. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Nick.
Dr. Nick.
I was just watching The Simpsons yesterday, where it's the Christmas episode where like it's Homer telling the story of like 6 years ago when Marge kicked him out of the house, and he goes to live with Flanders and stuff. And that
I was
doesn't work
watching
out.
that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
At
That's a
Coronado
great
this
episode.
morning, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's a great episode. I'd never seen it before, so I was like, hey, it's hilarious. I thought it was new. Maybe it is new.
It's newer.
Newer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think you could ever put your bias aside of the multiverse and get back into Marvel?
It'd be hard.
Do you think you could ever just be like, this is just what it's going to be, and while the stories are contradictory, they're still fun stories to be told?
Like, I keep wanting to call it World of Wakanda. Why?
You've
Wakanda?
always done that.
I don't know.
I kind of like that.
World of
that could be like the
Wakanda?
third one, maybe.
I don't get it.
World of
I
Warcraft.
don't.
Do you play World of Warcraft?
I don't.
if
He
they ever
does.
do make a Wakanda
Hell.
land, it's gonna be called that. You
World
know,
of
like
Wakanda.
World
There
of
we go.
Wakanda.
But like, you could
You
watch
heard it from
Wakanda
Tom.
forever because that's something that could stand alone on its own in the MCU.
Right.
The way it ended gives me hope.
Yeah.
The mid-credit scene. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been out for like a month now, right?
Yes.
Have
Spoiler
you
alert.
seen it?
No.
Do you care?
No.
They revealed that he had a son.
We have heard that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, at the time I was going to rip the movie. Well, not rip, but I was going to critique what the Queen said before Namor showed
so
up.
much loss. I was surprised they went that route with that movie.
Because
Weren't you a little bit when you're watching it? Like
I was like,
kind
they
of
were
going like, God damn, dude!
Yeah.
Like we're mourning this guy.
they
and then
were
you
really
kill
putting
everyone
Shuri
off.
under. Yeah, they were.
They were giving her. They
crushing
were
her.
fucking giving
Yeah.
her the reins, dude.
Which
So
is, there's a lot of stupid fans out there that are like they think it's a bad movie and they don't like it because of
I
like
don't
how
get
dark it was and how sad
That's
it was.
the
But I'm
whole
like,
point.
I'm like, that doesn't make it bad.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
all,
just
the,
cut-
all of your good heroes go through this shit.
Yeah.
Like, look at Batman, dude.
Yes.
If it's a bad movie
But
because
you've
it's
probably been through the most
it's
emotional
poorly
trauma.
written or something, that's
Shit,
fine. But
of
because it's a dark
Every
movie,
MCU character. Has anyone gone through more shit than her?
Shuri, right now, no, I can't tell you. I mean, well, Spider-Man, you can actually equate, no matter what you think about it. But at the end
no,
of No Way Home,
he's all about loss. He always has been.
Zendaya. I
for
mean,
decades.
he loses Mary. You know, he loses MJ. He loses Ned.
Yeah.
Essentially, they exist, but they've forgotten about him. Completely
Yeah.
forgotten about
Yeah.
him. He's lost Uncle Ben. He lost Aunt May.
Is that as painful
Tony
though as
Stark,
them
he lost
actually
Tony.
being
He lost-
gone? Is that as painful as them actually being gone? Because the only person that's actually
might be
gone,
more painful.
Hang on,
But-
the only
but-
person that's actually gone is Tony. Because even if they don't remember
And
him,
Aunt May
there's-
and Uncle Ben.
Aunt May and Uncle Ben.
There's
That's three.
Aunt Ben,
Yeah.
Uncle Ben, yeah,
And his real parents.
fuck, that's right. Okay,
Spider-Man and Shuri
But I
are
said- I was gonna-
comparable.
what I was
His
going to
real
say
parents
was like,
that might be secret agents in this universe.
oh
we don't
God,
know.
please don't do that.
They
That
are
was
in
the
the
worst
comics.
Thing, that was the worst thing about the Andrew Garfield thing and the comic. I hate that. I hate that storyline.
That's,
I hate it.
that's fair.
It was not necessary.
That's fair.
I don't know what's worse though. Like, if like someone I'm not gonna name names because I don't want it to ever happen and me jinx it or whatever. But if somebody I know passed away, is that worse than like if somehow magically that same person was still alive but
Didn't remember
acts
you
like I don't exist?
as someone who has dealt with that. It's better that they're here. My grandmother, all of my grandparents that have survived. You know, my grandfather died at like 65 of a massive heart attack in his house by himself. No one knew he even had heart problems. Really, he'd gotten like diagnosed with something. He smoked his whole life. He was a mess, but he wasn't like, you know, like horribly out of shape. He wasn't like, you know, they weren't going like, dude, if you don't stop, you're gonna die. Okay, I would have much rather had him around and have him have dementia and not know who I was versus, you know, being 5 and this is obviously weighted because I was a 5-year-old, but like walking around the house not knowing and really understanding why he was gone. And as a 33-year-old, how old am I? 32, 33?
You're
32.
33.
33.
I'm
I'm
29.
going to be 34 this year? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
As a 34-year-old man, if he was still around and just didn't know who I was, I've dealt with that. I know how to handle that. You know, all the grandparents that I had that survived past that had dementia and or Alzheimer's. So, like, it's very sad that they don't know you anymore, but it is also kind of cool and comforting for yourself that you know that they're here.
Yeah.
Like, I would much
you
rather
still have the
I'd much
memories
rather
with them.
exactly
And can go see them.
And they're still there. You can go hug them, and it may not mean the same thing to them that it means to you, but you can still do that. Like, if you got into, God forbid, you got into a car accident and had like brain damage, you can still come over and hang out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, it is still a little bit of
want you to
mental
hang
torture, but like, I wouldn't want me to either.
But no. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think them, like, that's why I go like with Peter Parker. I go like, well, I mean, they're gone. Her family's gone. Peter's is still there to us. I mean, other than Aunt May and Tony and Uncle Ben, they're still there. They just don't know who he is. And I kind of equate that to like dementia thing, because my grandmother didn't know who I was by the end of it. She met Holly and thought we were brother and sister.
Oh, damn.
Man.
And didn't realize that I was her grandson. And, like, it's sad as shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as them not being there.
I get it.
But I also have the perspective of that side.
Yeah, true.
You know, I'm not that person who has it.
Right.
For that person that has dementia, goes like, dude, this is a hell you don't understand. It's way better to be gone. Like, they might, the person, if you could have that person objective, like,
if we could somehow ask them that,
and they would
figure it out.
Have both sides.
That's true,
you know, I don't know. It's a tough question, but that's how I see it.
And also with Shuri, I mean, I don't know. I think she lost everyone kind of in like a rapid succession. Like,
It was
Peter has been
quick.
like over his whole life.
Yeah.
It's been people. So Shuri,
Because we don't
like,
really see the Uncle
all at
Ben
once.
thing in this timeline.
No,
so
but it's alluded to,
Yeah.
we don't know how old he was. It could have been before the whole, like, obviously our brains go to the old school thing with you know what was portrayed in the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, but that might not have been how this. You know, he could have just died.
So, I mean,
when he was younger.
Marissa Tomei's Aunt May is the youngest one.
Such sad. They killed off her. She killed her off. She's such a piece. That's how you know I'm 34.
Aunt May just kept getting younger,
And I mean, you know what I'm going to say. She could just be somewhere else in a different universe.
Yeah, they could go grab her.
She'll be back.
I still think they're going to pull that Tony Stark thing out at some point.
Yeah,
everybody
do.
expects it. I don't want it.
That
but
might be why
everybody
they
does.
don't do
I
it.
don't want it at all either. But
I don't either. I think
They'll do
it
it.
would cheapen it. It would cheapen it. It would
but
cheapen
it's already
his
been
loss.
cheapened. That
Another-
Pandora's box is open.
Another trailer that dropped too, and I think, and like y'all, if you're hating on this, and I might be the only fan of it, but the Super Mario Brothers trailer looks dope.
It looks incredible.
It
I
looks
haven't seen it.
dope.
Mario? Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, it looks so
They
good.
show Mario Kart and them on Rainbow Road at the end of the trailer.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nice.
Dude, it looks awesome.
Like people are so mad at Chris Pratt's voice and
They
Peach's
were.
voice.
You don't hear that anymore.
No, well,
Did
Peach's
Chris
voice?
Pratt do
You don't?
something? Did
No,
he do
you
something
don't.
to like piss everybody off?
Yeah, he's
Why do
conservative.
people-
yeah, he's
Oh.
He believes in
He's-
God. That's what pisses people off.
exactly. He's traditional. So
Crazy.
Chris Pratt, like literally, if there's smoke, there's fire normally, but there's not with him.
Dude, he's like
Like,
everyone says he's
there's
the greatest
not.
guy.
Yeah.
Everyone says he's the greatest guy ever.
He's like James Gunn leans pretty heavy left, and him and James Gunn are like great friends. Like
James Gunn defended him. Like,
Yeah.
we're talking shit about a guy who goes to
Yeah.
church with his family on the
yeah,
weekend. Go
like
fuck
come on.
yourself. Like,
yeah,
he came at his defense when he was going through the shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's
the
how
whole
good of a guy
the
James
whole
Gunn
Guardians
is.
cast too defended Gunn.
Yep.
When all that
And
happened.
him. They defended
Yeah,
him
and
too.
Chris,
They're
yeah.
like, dude, what are you fucking saying? Like,
I think
Yeah.
that says a lot about somebody. You know, obviously, if
man.
something
Yeah.
ever comes out about Chris Pratt in 20 years down the line, I'll eat my words and
me
take
too.
and take
But
it back.
I
Yeah.
don't
But
see that happening.
I don't see it happening either.
I hate to say this because this is going to make me sound like a type of person, and I'm not, because I've been a fan of this dude from the jump. My litmus test of who's like relatively speaking a good person is Rogan, and Rogan says that Chris Pratt is the nicest guy on the fucking planet.
Good.
Rogan's always like, dude,
Yeah.
we go hunting. He is the coolest guy ever. He doesn't. He keeps to himself now because like he just doesn't want the smoke. And I don't really think anyone from Rogan's like anyone that Rogan's given the stamp of approval to like has had issues.
No,
That's a pretty good.
I mean,
like telling factor. Right
Yeah, I
there, I
mean,
guess.
because that's why that big's not going to put their neck
Yeah.
out there if they don't have to. So
No.
he's like
Also true.
He's like my guy where I go like, okay, he thinks they're cool. Like I don't give his opinions on
Right.
like their quality of things are different than mine, but like music and stuff. We don't have the same opinions on music at all, but it's just weird because I always go like, okay, that guy's cool. Like that guy's cool. If he says he's cool, he's cool.
Yep.
I know. That's how I look at
Good
it.
shit.
Next thing here. This is a rumor floating around. I think this has been fueled again because of the recent Bob Chapek firing.
Oh,
but the rumor about Kathleen Kennedy
I wanted to
getting
bring this up
the
too.
old boot.
Right? Like you said,
I don't believe it.
way back with James
Don't believe it
Cameron.
one
Like,
bit.
say what you will about him, but look what he's made. All the money he's
Yeah.
done. Kathleen Kennedy, look what she's done.
God.
Like,
And
you name it.
She's second only to
she's-
Kevin Feige at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
I got
In
on
all
mine.
of Hollywood ever. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like Kevin
Yeah.
Feige's number one because of all the Marvel shit he's produced. I mean, how many Marvel movies made over $1 billion? I mean, just fucking crazy.
Probably like
few,
at least
yeah.
The quality has
3,
definitely
4.
dripped a little
It
bit,
has.
dropped a little bit, but you can't negate
Still
the
don't.
whole
The quality
Thanos.
on Disney Plus.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That.
out of the like 30 projects that there are for the MCU, 20 of them are good.
22
Like,
of them are great.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
the first are, I mean, not great, good. yeah,
Yeah.
You said good.
To
good.
have 2/3 of your things that you've made be good, it's
of
pretty
all
impressive.
time, I mean, like, there's not 2/3 of the podcasts that are worth listening to. This is the 1/3.
Oh, this is the 1/3. Okay,
This is a good one. This is a good show. I'm kidding. I stand by every podcast we've ever
you're
done.
kidding. This is the worst.
Except
show.
one, except a few.
Real quick before we get into that, I just want to pull something back from earlier. I have a Kyle is an idiot alert.
You're short and you think you're not.
So he sent me a text saying that he got super emotional with the trailer. He's watched it 5 times.
Yay!
So I told him,
I
Brad.
get why he's excited though.
I told him Brad hates it. We're recording Jedi Talk right now, and he says, and I quote, "Tell Brad to punch himself in the dick until he has a vagina."
I'll murder you.
Brad, he's going
Rebuttal.
to get whiskey.
For the rebuttal,
Here he comes.
Here's what I'll say. You're emotional. I get that. I've been there. I get emotional about things. I get excited about things. I get excited about things I shouldn't get excited about. There's no way you can objectively tell me that this trailer is good. I will debate you until the end of time. I didn't say the movie won't be good, but there is no way you are that excited about this trailer, past being emotionally excited about it. You know what? Why don't you? Do you have Instagram? Can you call him?
Let me
Or
try.
just call him. Just call him.
Let me try.
And I want to see if he'll go, well, that's a good point.
I don't know. I didn't cry, so that's saying a lot.
I don't know how
If
we're going to
Evan
get
didn't
him
pull it,
to
Evan.
to be
Stop
able to
touching
talk to
himself
him.
for a few seconds.
No. Do you have No, it won't work. We'll get him.
Oh, I need to hear what he has to say, especially now. Talking all that shit, short sack.
I don't have good signal right here.
You missed your
If you can
chance.
call him, call him.
You could have said short round. You missed your
Oh,
chance.
I did. Fuck.
Got him. You got him. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold and enjoy Tom's randomness with the soundboard while we try to call Kyle Cosentino.
Guy who took a tit?
What do you want?
Oh, look who it is.
it is. What's going on?
Can you do me a favor? Can you call Tom?
All right, yeah, I'll call Tom.
All right. Because you're connected to the soundboard.
Oh, no. My other phone. My other phone
Oh,
is.
shit.
This is my... Sorry.
Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't realize that's what.
Yeah,
That's
I use my old Android.
Is he calling you now?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He might not be able... Oh, here he goes. Hold on. Hey, Kyle. Call Brad back now. Sorry.
He's gonna think we did this on purpose.
We can't.
I'm like, why you call me? I told you to call Colin.
Do it.
That's what he calls. Come on, stupid. Do it. Take the bait, dum-dum.
It's like a Joker's
Come on,
thing.
you fuck. I'm like, I'm not even with him right now. What are you talking about? He's not. Come on, dude. Call me, please. Please. Here we go. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, what kind of joke are you guys trying to do? I'm
What do you mean?
curious. Oh, I know you guys are up to something.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What's up?
You guys will just have to tune into the episode to hear all about it, right?
I truly don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay.
No, what's up?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Nothing. I heard you were like high on this stupid ass trailer, huh?
I loved it. I thought it was...
Now, did you love it because you're retarded, or is that just a bonus?
It's just a bonus.
Oh, okay, cool.
I legitimately thought it was I thought it was amazing. Like, I watched it like 5 times, so I'm like really excited for it.
I'm very sad for you. Can you talk calm back? Because this is like got a really bad echo.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
He's gonna get like a fart thing or something and come back with it. I should be like, call Evan. Pick
Right,
up. Be like,
Why
call
was
Evan.
it echoing?
I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah.
That was
Sorry to
weird.
everyone who had to hear that.
Yeah.
And
I
I
think
don't,
it was
I don't
still
mean the
worth it.
echo. My voice is what you wanted to hear, not Kyle's.
Sorry, you hear Kyle's voice. So anyway,
gosh.
so yeah, Brad, you were mentioning something about.
Do you like nachos?
Yeah, so the rumor going around is that Kathleen Kennedy is going to get the old boot from Disney, but I just don't. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't see it happening. I think that
No,
I think
I
that
don't
would-
either. I don't see it happening.
There's no. I don't.
Stupid.
People have to remember Chapek coming, or I'm sorry, Iger leaving. He's calling me back. Are you there? Let me try it. Hang on. It was given like a weird. I could hear myself whenever I'd say something to you. Talk. Say something now.
Yeah, my phone does that. I'm trying to fix that, actually.
All right, cool. So here's the thing. I think the trailer's really, really bad, but I don't think that means the movie's going to be bad. I think the trailer felt very Kingdom of the Crystal Skull to me, and I think that they should have done something more along the lines of the original Force Awakens trailer to get people excited for this movie.
I don't remember the Force Awakens trailer.
Oh.
Dude, it's
what was
one of the
Force Awakens?
the very first Force Awakens trailer came out 13 months before the movie came out on Thanksgiving Day, and it just was like flashes of like it showed stormtroopers, it showed the Falcon, and it showed Kylo Ren. It had Snoke doing a thing in the background. Go look up the original. Not that.
Oh,
one.
that wasn't the first one?
No,
Oh,
the
the
second one.
That was the second one.
Oh shit.
The
That
first
was
one
in
was
Celebration
"There's been
they
an
dropped.
awakening. Have you felt it?"
That one. Go watch the original Force Awakens
Okay.
trailer and tell me that doesn't get you excited for the movie.
It has BB-8 rolling.
Yes, it shows BB-8.
Oh,
It's awesome. So like that, I don't think the movie's gonna be bad. I think the trailer wasn't what the trailer should be for a movie like this, where I think you would agree they're not rebooting Indiana Jones, but they're kind of introducing it again to a new generation.
Talking
Interesting.
about
Yeah, you know what? I would say that, and I've said this before, but Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls trailer was, I think, one of the best trailers I've ever seen for a movie.
I agree.
It actually
no, I
was a
agree.
good-
Yeah,
yeah.
the trailer was
It
the
was a good
shit,
trailer.
and that's where I go like. This and I don't like I said. I think I said on the, when you go back and listen to the show, I said that I feel the same way about James Mangold that I do about James Cameron, where it's like you can kind of go like this idea doesn't sound good, but then when you watch the movie's fucking awesome. And I think that the movie's going to be dope, but this trailer just did not do it for me at all.
I could see that. I mean, it seemed more a bit like a little cryptic in the sense that, you know, the title is Dial of Destiny, but
Time
they don't
travel,
really
son.
explain.
Time travel.
I don't know if it's going to be about time travel.
I hope
I
not.
mean, I think what I think is going to be actually
better
the
that way.
story is kind of like
No, other way. Yes.
kind of reminiscent of Batman Court of Owls, where Batman grows up hearing about the Court of Owls, but he thinks it's a myth. And maybe in Indy, and this is why they go back to the beginning, is maybe like he learned about some artifact when he was younger, but he could never find it, or he always thought it was a myth, and then he hears about it again when he's older, and then he has to go find it with his goddaughter. I think that would probably be what the story is. If it goes straight up Avengers Endgame, I'm going to be like, I don't know about that.
I think that's like one of the worst decisions creatively they could make. I don't think James Mangold would do that, but I hope not. But I want you to know that I wasn't shitting on like the trailer itself. I was kind of, but like it was more fun to shit on you because you enjoyed it so
I
much.
know.
Because you're
I
gay and
know.
you like the trailer.
I did.
But no, I think the trailer's trash, and I think you're trash for liking it.
Kyle
Oh,
is
thank you.
a
Thank you.
twat
I loved
waffle.
it. It got me. I was emotional when I was watching it. So
That makes me sad
I
for
hope
you.
that-
I think you need to grow the
I-
fuck up. You know.
No, I will not. I will not. That was a great trailer.
It's okay. It's okay, Kyle. Kyle, you can pull an Evan. It's okay to cry. I will allow it.
Oh, I cried Monday when I learned of the news of Metallica. I was naked.
Yeah.
I got out of the shower.
naked.
Yes.
Not because
I haven't told that
not
story.
because of the shower. He was naked because Metallica. Like,
I was beating off, and I came really hard.
I got out of the
heard,
shower and I
"Lux
saw a notification on my phone that just said new Metallica, Lux Eterna, new album. Because I get texts from Metallica. It's like most big bands do it. It's just like
Yeah,
they
like
send you like news.
489 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's when I sent the group text to Scourge about new Metallica.
That's how I learned about it, and I
can you
downloaded it
imagine
immediately.
like, if Lucasfilm did that, like they text you anytime there's a
my
new
God.
poster or a new title of a which
So-
we haven't got to. There's stuff about the book, the Fallen Order book. Like we'll get there, I guess, but
I didn't have that in my notes. So
yeah,
see
I didn't
that?
know about that.
Oh,
Even
shoot,
I didn't know about that.
Save
And
anything
then
of it. I
you
didn't
better
save
find
anything
it.
of it. It was
Well-
the book was announced long ago. But
So
go ahead.
we here on Jedi Talk can go back and talk that Kathleen Kennedy's not going anywhere.
no,
definitely not.
she's
And-
gonna retire one day, but like
I
that's
don't
it.
care
Like,
about standing on this high hill here and taking all the shots from you slave Leia bikini wearing bitches who don't want to admit that Star Wars is good without George Lucas at the helm.
Better.
But I think Kathleen Kennedy has done more good than not.
Remember, George Lucas has made one Star Wars movie.
Yes.
He was involved in the other ones, but he made one Star Wars movie, A New Hope. That was the only one he'd ever directed. Until the prequels,
Yeah. Right. And
which I try to forget about. Where's my goddamn Qui-Gon saber?
I love the prequels. It's in
it's in
Disneyland.
Disney, with
I
Blue
like the
Goo.
prequels too. I
With
just I
Boba
like to
Fett
make that point
and
because
Mandalorian.
people forget. The reason I make that point is because people forget how much the prequels were. Dude,
I
the
remember.
prequel hate was way stronger than the sequel hate.
Jar Jar.
People forget, man. People forget. I mean, dude, you know how bad the vitriol had to be pre-social media for a guy to want to kill himself about a character. Think about
Yeah.
that. Now it's like, yeah,
Sending,
you
like,
can say
letters and shit.
whatever the fuck you want on social media, and almost like it doesn't make a difference at this
yeah.
point. But for a guy to
Yeah.
want to kill himself over a CGI character in the late '90s,
Bad.
that's a lot of hate, man. That's a lot of hate.
I know.
But
I know. So
yeah,
Kathleen
Kathleen Kennedy's
Kennedy's
not
not-
going anywhere.
No.
I
We're firm about this.
do. Okay, when I say don't go anywhere, I do think she's probably going to retire if Indiana Jones 5 is a hit.
Exactly.
Because
Okay.
you're going to go right off on the sunset
Off on
on
the
Indiana
top, yep,
Jones. Because
go.
didn't she start with Indiana Jones?
Around there, but I mean, she's been around Lucas for forever.
I want to say like
People seem to forget that
That's a
real
good question.
quickly.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one she started.
look up
with.
the first. Do you have a signal out here?
Yes.
Go watch Light
look up
Magic.
Look up the very. Oh yeah, dude, she was
Yeah. She's all over the
so
place,
important
yeah.
to that shit. Just Google like Kathleen Kennedy's first movie she produced or something to that effect and see what pulls up.
Usually
Debbie's-
I don't have signal, but I do at the moment.
Debbie Does
Yeah.
Dallas was the
That was the first one.
I-
Wow,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
a lot of cum in that one.
Hold on, and I'm going.
I'm gonna proceed like I didn't hear that.
Kyle's mom knows what I'm talking about.
That's for the cow's mom joke.
Her
Every time we
first-
get a cow's mom joke, we'll get a.
Her first film as a producer was in 1982. Any guesses?
82. Okay, hang on. Willow?
No.
When was Willow?
Also, good question.
1980.
82. Jaws? No, that was 70. That was like 70s.
Was it one of Indiana Jones movies?
No. At this rate, I don't think you're gonna guess it.
Footloose?
Also, no.
Flashdance?
It was E.T. the extraterrestrial.
God damn it! I knew.
You
I knew
fucking
that.
idiots.
Guy who took a tit?
God, I'm fucking stupid.
Queen Skeet.
Queen Skeet.
He needs some milk.
That was the one I wanted to hit. He needs some milk.
I like Tom.
I do.
I like Tom also.
think she's going away after Indy 5 if it's a hit.
Yeah.
If it's not a hit and it's not well received, she's going to stick around for a
If
little
it's
bit.
not a hit, 9, 10, or 10, 11, 12, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause
Willow
this
was
is,
in 1988.
this is
I just looked it up.
that late?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that.
Damn, I
4
think I
years
would have
ago.
watched that when I was a kid then. Do you guys think that an Indiana Jones show is going to come out of
It
this?
is.
They've been talking about it. Is it official?
No, it's prequel. Yeah, they
Okay.
like
God
confirmed.
damn it! I don't pay attention.
Yeah, there were like
There's a lot.
confirmations
It's
of
hard.
this.
There's so much stuff to talk
So
about
much
and pay
stuff.
attention.
And now I
to,
have whiskey to include on that shit. I can't.
Yeah,
look at
I didn't know it was official.
Yep.
So okay,
Prequel. Yeah.
intrigued, very intrigued.
They did that already, didn't they? The Young
The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Yeah, but this
I
is
wish they would put that
Disney
on
Plus
Disney Plus.
content.
Those are
Yeah.
really good. I remember watching
I know.
those. They were really
I know. They
There's
need
a
to
game
find that
being
and
done
put it in.
too. I don't know if all
yeah,
that's
I forgot about
canon.
the game.
Speaking of canon, we'll talk about this fourth Mother Box this weekend. But DC, James Gunn is committed to making DC games canon to the movie
I
universe.
saw that.
That's how it should
That's
be. That's
very
what I love
Just
about,
like Fallen Order.
That's the
Yes.
many things I love about Star Wars. Is
Yeah.
it's all canon.
He's
except
taking
for
some notes
the things
from Marvel,
they say
man.
aren't canon.
Yeah, but Marvel doesn't do this.
Disney as a whole, I should say.
Yeah,
Disney as
Disney,
a whole.
because Marvel doesn't do the video game thing. Their terrible Avengers game is god fucking awful.
Yeah, I heard it was not good.
Man, it was so
Doesn't look
repetitively
good.
terrible. It started out so good with Kamala Khan. You're at
You don't
Avengers
like,
Con.
You don't like playing against robots, just repetitively robots,
no,
robots,
can't
robots?
stand those types of games. Can't stand it because it's like it's
Just
cool. You get
button-mashing
a,
stupid games.
it's
are
like
fucking
you get a
annoying.
new character. Like I get to be Iron Man, but then it's the same fucking thing that you were
Yeah.
when you were Hulk or Captain America, whoever you were previously. Yeah.
Don't
It's
get it.
bogus fucking shit. So, did you find the Fallen Order thing?
Yes, okay, it's not as big as I thought, but it's still beautiful.
Regale.
They have revealed the cover art for Jedi Battle Scars.
Oh, nice.
Look how sick that is. And there's a certain Inquisitor on the cover
Let me see,
that
let me
we've
see, let me
seen
see.
before.
Let me see, 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 let me see.
Oh, wait.
That-
see.
I want to buy that
Oh.
Who
as
was
a
that?
poster.
Who was that character from Rick and Morty? Oh,
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yep.
That's cool.
I want that as a poster. I just want to buy
Shit.
that.
So our
That is
celebration
hot.
next year, they'll give it away for free at one of the panels.
What does
We
it
won't
say?
be
The
going
cover
to-
for does it say when
Are
it
you still
comes
going
out?
to London?
No.
No.
No,
It does not.
going to
They
London.
didn't say
I
when
think
it's coming out.
lieu
My
of
mother-in-law
Metallica?
will be. Well, yeah, that too. Shit, kidding me? Metallica takes
I
priority.
lied. The novel releases March 7th, 2023 by Del Rey. It
March
tells the story between
7th.
two games. Between the two games, Fallen Order and Survivor.
Oh,
Yeah, there was that March rumor about.
So it ain't gonna be the
game.
game ain't gonna be in March.
So,
then.
do you want to hear?
No
never
chance.
know.
No, they're not
Yeah.
gonna drop the book that leads into the.
It's
Well,
a book.
maybe.
Yeah, it's a book.
It's just like the Road
Yeah.
to the Rise of Skywalker. That same.
Yeah, but Road too. They released those like a year away. A
Yeah,
year
that's
out.
true. So, do you want to hear the official synopsis posted
Yes.
by
Yes,
StarWars.com?
absolutely, I do.
Here it is.
Who wrote this article, by the way?
And I
Just
quote.
curious.
This does not
Dan
say.
Z?
We'd have to go look it up on StarWars.com.
The lady that I.
So, and I quote: Cal Kestis has built a new life for himself.
Cal Kestis. How predictable.
Predictable that book would be about him.
Very. He's built a new life for himself with a crew of the Stinger Mantis.
Love it.
Together, Cal's crew has brought down bounty hunters, defeated Inquisitors, and even evaded Darth Vader himself. More importantly, Marin, Seer, Grease, and faithful droid BD-1 are the closest thing Cal has ever had to a family since the fall of the Jedi Order. Even as the galaxy's future grows more uncertain by the day, with each blow struck against the Empire, the Mantis crew grows more daring. On what should be a routine mission, they meet a stormtrooper determined to chart her own course with the help of Cal and the crew. In exchange for help starting a new life, the Imperial deserter brings a world of powerful, potentially invaluable tools for their fight against the Empire. And even better, she can help them get to it. The only catch, pursuing it will bring them into the path of one of the Empire's most dangerous servants, the Inquisitor known as the Fifth Brother, seen in Kenobi and Rebels.
Where was Cal and fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi then?
What a fucking missed
Jesus
opportunity.
tap dancing Christ.
What a missed opportunity.
Can the Imperial deserter truly
What
be
a
trusted?
completely missed opportunity, man.
And
this,
while
this
Cal and his
pisses
friends
me
have
off.
survived run-ins with Inquisitors before, how many times can they evade the Empire before
Well,
their
at least
luck
one
runs
more
out?
because until the game comes out.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
So we're getting a new character
Where has
of
Cal-
Dude,
a
what the
female stormtrooper.
maybe this will show us where Cal
Why?
was. This shows where Cal was, I guess.
Why? Why
During
would
that
you just
time.
not make him the character at the beginning of the fucking show, man?
Should have been. Should have been.
God damn it. Oh, that pisses me off. The fact that they tied it into that is infuriating. Like, just don't tie it into the fucking Inquisitor from Obi-Wan then.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
just
Yeah.
pick another fucking
There's-
Inquisitor.
there's like 12
There's
of
plenty
them.
of more of them.
There's a
They
few
could-
more,
It could have
yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Why tie it
Well,
into
I
the guy
say,
we
I say
fucking
12,
saw?
but there's only like
That
six
you made a
alive.
way bigger deal about than
I
any
know.
other Star Wars project in the history of Star
I
Wars
know.
except the
Yeah.
sequel trilogy. Why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah. Up until the
God
Mandalorian season
damn
3,
it, dude. Yeah, that's going to be a big push.
which we have March 1st, by the way.
Third.
First. March 1st.
Which
I wrote it
Brad
down
and
wrong.
I had forgotten that it was,
It was
originally
February, yeah.
so they've
Yeah, I
delayed
did-
it a couple weeks.
That's not that bad.
It's
No, it's
It's literally-
just cleaning up some lighting effects and
it's February 29th.
yeah, that's fine. Mando season 3 is gonna be awesome.
Looking
I
forward to
can't
it.
Yeah.
wait. We're gonna do the Mando show, the wrap-up show.
Yeah, of course.
We got it.
When we bring out the top 10s, fellas.
I was going to mention
We
doing
could
one
do it
tonight.
tonight,
Do you want to do one?
Tonight?
of course.
Yeah. It's only 8 o'clock.
No, it's
Ooh,
way
we started
past
It's
that.
9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
Let's
Yeah.
save it for next
Next week?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll bring it back.
Do we want to tease what next week's is going to be as we decided on the show right now?
No, let's do
We've
the one
already
we
got one
wanted to.
decided.
The top 10 tales of
Okay.
episodes. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I got mine. I'm just going to go over it. I want to fine-tune it. I know I got some things to add.
All right.
Same.
Kyle's dumb. Kathleen Kennedy's sticking around, and Mando season 3 got delayed.
And last but not least, info that we kind of already knew: the Acolyte is going to be the first ever Sith-led Star Wars project.
Love it.
So
Give
love
me
it.
that
Hope
shit
it
all
doesn't
day.
suck.
Can't
Hope it
wait for
doesn't
that.
suck. God damn it! Please don't be Andor. Okay, I want to know what you think about Andor as a whole. Now
Andor
that it's
doesn't suck, but I agree.
I'm still like on a 7.
A
7.5.
7?
7.5.
What do you rate Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I rated Obi-Wan definitely over a 7, like 8.5, 9, something like that.
What do you rate The Last Jedi?
What 10?
10?
Close to a 10, maybe like a 9.98.
Okay. Yeah, I would give Andor as a season. The last episode was fucking lit, and that speech.
I loved it.
You know how many texts I got about that speech?
Yeah,
dude.
That his manifesto there, like standing over everybody, was chills.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I watched a video of that, like, and they showed different scenes, and it's like, Christ,
Yeah,
it just hits.
it's awesome. It's really, really good. It's really, really good.
Oppression is the mask of fear.
I would give it like a 5.
Damn.
Ain't great, ain't bad.
Okay.
It's right in the middle.
Okay.
It's still better than like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Book of Boba Fett was better.
I would really like to rewatch Book of Boba Fett. I think I'm going to do that coming up soon.
Book of Boba Fett had things where even if they didn't pan out, the potential was interesting. We're like, where does this go? Is that who did? Like, there was a lot of stuff.
Like most of the scenes, like I think I was having a lot of fun watching, and enjoying. But like with
Yeah,
Andor,
Andor
I was like,
when
can we
is
move
something
on?
going to
Can
happen? And then
like,
12
move
episodes
on?
happen, and then nothing really
And I'm
happened.
not saying enjoy it in terms of action. Like I'm saying, like I just enjoyed seeing what was it called, the Sanctuary, not Mandalorian, the Sanctuary, but Boba Fett, the bar, with the DJ Rex droids or RX droids, but. And Garsa Fwip,
I wonder why you like this.
Yep. Can't imagine why. Garsa Fwip and RX droids.
Garsa Fwip's cleavage, that's why I haven't
all I
liked
need
her.
in life. No, the RX droids cleavage.
She blew up, just like
so did the RX droids.
Just like that little blue elephant did in Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
He gone.
He was in. Max Rebo was
Rest
in
in
that
peace.
Sanctuary. But like those kind of scenes, I enjoy. Like Andor doesn't have any of those scenes for me.
Until
I'm like,
the very
that's
end,
a fun
and
scene.
that
Like,
last scene was like, I was like, okay, cool. That was really cool to see.
the
that,
end credit
like,
scene.
Yeah.
Or-
that was
hell
cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
that was cool.
awesome.
We called it. Jedi Talk
Yeah,
called it, by the
we
way.
did. That
We
was
said
cool.
it was the Death Star.
That was cool, but it didn't do enough to me to go like,
I get it. Yeah.
okay.
There's only one episode that I will ever rewatch, and I already have rewatched because I liked episode 11.
I haven't rewatched a single
Episode
one.
11 was good enough to watch again and again, but the rest of it, I've seen it. I'm good. But
I would rewatch Mando episodes 4 or 5 times before we would do one episode of that Mando
No
recap
question.
show.
No
and
question.
I just did not have the desire to do this.
If
with
there was a
any Andor
time I saw
episode.
it 3 or less times, I was like, I don't feel like I saw it enough.
Yeah.
I need to see it again. Like,
But there's nothing in Andor that gripped me. Like, yes, the writing is good. It's like
Writing's great.
it's almost like if Tarantino did a Star Wars movie. Like it's
He's
kind of
pissed off a lot of Marvel actors. You hear that?
Who cares? His interview with Bert or Tom was awesome. That was a great interview. That's why people got pissed off. But he was just like, it's not interesting. It's the same story after a while, and he's not wrong.
Oh, I know.
Tarantino's the GOAT. Y'all can suck my cock. I don't know.
Count ravioli?
I just did not feel compelled with Andor as a whole, and I was really hoping by the end of it I would change my tune. And you guys know me; I'm not gonna dig my heels in if I think I'm wrong. Like I will go like, "Hey, I was wrong. I was wrong about Mando." Remember leading into Mando season 1, I was like, I wasn't feeling it the way everyone felt at Celebration. I've done that a lot.
yeah, even
And
going
then
into Andor, when it was announced, you're like, "This is dumb, don't care." Then
Yeah.
like trailers came out, and you're like, "Oh, this looks dope.
This could be cool,"
and you were
And
excited. And then it came out,
then
and
it was
for
just
us,
lackluster.
it wasn't exciting.
Lackluster. And then I was saying with Mando, and I was like, to me, Mando still hasn't dived into the things I want to see yet. Like the story that they're telling is really interesting, but like I still want to see more of like how the First Order comes about. Like there's stuff like
It's
that I
not
just want
also-
them to explore, and they haven't.
Well, that's what they're. I mean, this is the stories that
They've
they're
been
telling.
saying
I
that
don't
since
want 'em
season
either.
1, though.
I don't want 'em either.
After season 3, when we get like whatever's going on with the planet of Mandalore, after
between
season
him
3
and
does that,
Bo-Katan,
then you go to the First Order.
They're going to
Then
introduce
go.
something else, and you're going to be like, okay, well now we got to
They
do
better
this.
not, because you got
No, they
go
can
First
do
Order.
a B story of building the First Order because
They really
Possibly.
could, because who's the? I mean, the antagonist is going to be the same as your main storyline.
Bo-Katan is the
Bo-Katan
main
is-
villain slash
Kind of, right?
antagonist.
I don't think she's going to be the main forever. It's
True.
There's going to be
Just
something
this
else
season.
involved that we
They're going
we
to
have no
resolve
idea
their
about.
differences in this.
Yeah, quick. I
Yeah.
think quick.
Which that doesn't mean it's bad. Like Civil War is pretty good.
Either that
and this
or
is going to be like Star Wars Civil War.
oh shit, either
essentially.
that or he kills Bo-Katan.
That's very possible.
Dang, dude.
My
Could
At the
happen.
end.
Because,
I think that. I mean, where is she? I mean, we'd have to see what happens with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
That show is that's the one for me. That's
yeah.
the one where I'm just like
Rebel
could
season
even-
5. I love
Not
it.
a
Could
peep
even
about it.
sneakily tie in.
not a fucking peep about Ahsoka.
Nah, it's,
Nothing's been leaked.
It's gone dark.
Nothing.
Good.
That's a good
That's
thing, though.
great.
Yeah.
But like,
Tom said,
but
yeah.
usually
Yeah.
you hear like tricklings of
Yeah.
stuff, and you're not hearing that, which is
if
great.
They kept Baby Yoda so secret. Maybe they can keep Ahsoka the secret.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
still
hope
so
so.
wild to me in
Yeah.
retrospect that he didn't leak. That Baby Yoda, Grogu didn't
well,
leak.
they only had to kill like 15 people, I think.
Do you
so-
think we
Think
get?
about how insane that is.
Yeah,
Do you think we get a Zeb, a live action
Yes.
Zeb?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
there's a
Ahsoka.
Chopper already. There's an Ezra. There's gonna be a Zeb.
There's no
Oh,
way there's
man,
not a Zeb.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be look
Unless he died of like
crazy.
old age.
No, I don't think
Some
Lasat's
species
do.
age differently than others.
Yeah.
His
Lasat's-
species ages really badly, really quickly.
He's the opposite of
He's
Chewie.
the opposite of
They
Chewie.
only live for about 60 years. They don't live for 900 years.
Yes, he was
Like,
based on the concept art of Chewie, but his species is the opposite.
Yep. Well, he does speak basic. Chewie doesn't
Yeah.
speak basic.
Yeah,
He speaks
that would
Freewoke.
look weird in person.
It'd be scary in person.
What the fuck
A
would
Lasat?
Zeb look
I know.
like? That's
He's like
weird.
a
That's what I
gorilla,
said.
Kind
Has
of.
there ever been a live action Lasat?
There
Oh,
was.
yes.
There was. In
Mandalorian.
Mando, this episode, when he
Yep.
goes to get Migs.
Yep.
In the background in the
like
junkyard.
in the scrapyard. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
We made a big deal about it. So
was
I
that
guess
a-
it's Zeb. It
Was that a
wasn't.
screen test to see
Could've
how that
been. It
pulls off?
Could've been.
Absolutely
It
could've
could've
been.
We all liked it at the time, but it was just like a
It was
half
like
second
in the
pan,
background, yeah.
panning across.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Now I kind of want to go back and see it tonight.
Yeah, I'm
Might
gonna
just
watch it tonight
a
now.
5-second clip tonight.
That was season 2 when they go back and get Bill Burr.
Yes.
Billy Burr.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. I'm gonna go back and watch that tonight.
Yeah.
I was asleep already, so
But
I
they could-
have the rest of the night to myself to
There we
drink
go.
and
They could
be sad.
sneakily tie in the First Order plot into Ahsoka too. Maybe Thrawn helped start up some of
Yeah.
the First Order, and maybe Gideon did too. So Ahsoka / Mando could
Yeah.
lead into First Order stuff.
Okay, good.
It could. I have no clue, but
What else was there this week? I think that was it.
That's it, man.
All right.
That's a wrap. We're
That's
an
what I'm
hour
talking
and
about.
15 almost minutes in.
Yeah.
We get to hear Kyle's dumb thoughts on the Indiana Jones 5 trailer. No, I feel like I have to defend myself whenever I shit on Kyle. We love Kyle. He's a friend of the show.
there's
Tom's
a reason
fart.
why you called him 3 times. Tom called him 2 times. There's a reason.
But
'Cause we love
I
him.
know. I feel people are so sensitive nowadays. You guys are mean. Fuck off.
Go to hell.
No, his excitement should not be mocked or anything. Like I really think it's exciting. I'm glad he's excited. Like I think it's cool. I think it's cool he's excited about it. I was excited about something. I've been excited about things.
You guys
before.
are both excited about Mario, and I'm not
Yeah.
like calling you dumb.
We're excited
I just,
about
I
Guardians
just
of
don't
the Galaxy
care.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
that's
are excited.
true.
You can be excited.
But I'm not
I
like
just
his
don't
level
care.
of excited. I'm jealous that I'm not excited about something
Yeah.
like that, like he is with Indy 5
I'm going
right now.
to be going with Brad during his first holiday mix
Yeah,
on Saturday.
Saturday
I've
we're
done
gonna
it
go
3
do it.
times thus far.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna
Is
go
it the
do
same song every time?
Yes, the same
Okay.
song.
It's
So
the
there you
melody,
go.
right?
Yeah, sort of. You'll see.
Medley.
Sort of. Yeah, it's
Is it melody or medley?
Those are
Medley.
2 different words.
Medley.
Yeah.
Melody is like the
melodies.
songs.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
like
duh.
the song has its melody.
I'm
yeah.
a musician. Isn't that sad?
And medley is like a combination, right?
songs,
of you
yeah.
put them.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a medley. You'll see.
I'm excited. Guardians can't come quick enough. That's like June or something.
No,
Is it
May 5th.
Wow, that's quick.
Yeah. Will Tron be open by then?
They're saying
yeah, February.
February. Yeah.
March. That's what I had. I had
Previews
heard,
in February.
Yeah, previews February, March,
All right, let's
early
go.
March,
Let's
before
fucking
spring
go.
break because they're gonna want that spring break
LFG.
PS
Yeah.
money.
Then take away Cosmic Rewind's boarding group.
They
Give
was,
her to
dude,
Tron.
it was
Move it over to
open.
Tron.
I got a boarding group at 7:03 2 nights ago.
Did you go?
No, because we were just there for a little bit
I
and
was,
then
just
we
like,
dipped
I
out.
was gonna say.
But we were gonna do it. Like
Okay.
that was not. I still wasn't feeling 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, let's just go see how I do. And
Oh,
I,
so you
I
got it at 7:03.
Yeah,
Shit.
7:03.
What number?
And it was 148.
Oh wow, they were handing them out that
148,
late.
yep.
Wow.
I wasn't
And it-
creeping on your app or anything, but we were in Epcot too, and Taylor
What
was
the
trying.
fuck? You should have said, hey. Oh,
She-
no, you probably should have. You probably would have gotten the floor.
She was trying to get it, and she was like, "Oh, we can't get one." But then she's like, "Brad and Holly have one. Can I try
Yeah.
to get on theirs?" And I'm like,
Should have
"Do
just told me. I
whatever
would have
wanna
given you a
do."
magic band so you guys could have gone.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay.
true.
I'm glad I did.
Just take a magic
Just
band
take
to
my
the
magic
park.
band, dude.
Evan's like, no.
I did that
He's
for
like,
a
no,
reason.
we don't do that.
Whip-
We don't do
did
that.
that for a
Tossed it
reason.
at
We
into the
follow the
Christmas tree.
rules.
No, I
follow the rules.
I won't say
Shut up!
it.
Shut up! Shut up! We follow the rules.
No, I said no because it's Guardians. That's why I said no.
He's such a fucking
We got
hater.
Club Cool, and we watched Spaceship Earth, and I cried because it's still the 40th.
We did the.
What about Guardians 7?
I said I skip it.
Shake your body, baby.
I can-
Why do you skip it?
I'll listen to cool music at home. These are great songs.
One way or another.
Good music.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Not
I
as
gotta
good
see-
as the 40th Spaceship Earth music.
No.
Thankfully, that's still playing.
Wait, you were there at that point because I saw that
Yeah.
show, so we must have been like within feet of each other. Didn't
Yeah,
we?
you're probably on like the left side. I was on the right side.
Yeah, I'm always on the left side.
I was on the right side. I'm always
We-
on the right
we-
side.
We left from the land. We walked out that way.
You hate
That's
the land.
fucking-
What were you doing?
Holly loves living with the land. It was the Halloween or the Christmas shit. And I was like, I'll write
Yeah.
it once or twice with you. This
I
is the
love
first
it during Christmas.
I still haven't seen the
Dude,
Christmas
it's
one.
still-
I did
it's
it. I did it
still
last night, and I'm
Boring
good.
as shit.
It's awesome at night,
Hey,
though.
look, here's where coffee plants grow. Cool. And here's the palm tree next to some snowmen, and she loves it. I don't get it. Dallin, you're wrong for liking it too.
No, Dallin.
Aunt Tim.
You're right.
Tim said so.
Keep it up, Dallin.
Shut up, both
Get the
of
hell
you.
out of here.
All right, thank you guys for listening to the show. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe. May the force be with you.
Always, and I'm going to say it now because this time next week, Rise will have turned 3 years old. Happy birthday to Rise on Monday. I'll be celebrating with you. And good journey.
I'll be celebrating with Rise too on Monday. We should all go ride it on its birthday.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Rise, Jedi Knight.
Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
Do you want to do the last one?
Oh, sure.